What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video. Big win against the Packers in week 11. The game ended up being closer than it really was. The CPU is just so inconsistent with how well they play, but I did want to start off this episode spending our staff points. We have 40 of them, and I've mainly been spending them in the head coach talent tree, but I also think it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, now that we have this pretty much all the way up, to start spending on our coordinators. So I went over here to Practice Makes Perfect, and I think that boosting the carrying for halfbacks is going to be just huge for us. Rashad Reese has been putting the football on the ground a little bit, so I think that it's going to be really impactful to upgrade that. And what can we do here on defense? Pursuit by corners. I don't know how much I love this side. What's over here? Trench play. Pursuit for linebackers. That feels pretty good. Maybe we'll do one there. 13 points left over. Let's just go into it. +3 pursuit for all linebackers. So I think that upgrading the coordinators will be pretty big for our success. The head coach is cool, but we got to get the players playing better as well, more than just upgrading them. So obviously, we have a short week this week, so not much time to create an elaborate game plan. With that being the case, I want to stress how important it is that we play fundamentally sound football this week. I think that's a good plan, Coach Dangus. JC Treader agrees, says, definitely. With so little recovery time, a lot of guys are going to be less than 100%, which can lead to sloppy football and mental errors. Exactly. And we're better than that. Stress to the team that it's imperative that we take care of the ball and be the team capitalizing off mistakes rather than being the ones making them. Coach Dangus preaching. And I got to commit 1 or fewer turnovers. Well, that's unlikely. We've watched me play enough. We know it's unlikely that happens, but we do have a breakout player challenge. Last episode, Dorian Tompkins went from star to superstar development. Who could it be this week? Braxton Turner. Okay. Our rookie inside linebacker, first round pick out of USF, only normal development. And if he can put together another great game like last one, it's going to go a long way towards establishing him as one of the leaders of this team. We need to hold the Bears to 250 total yards, or get Braxton Turner 1+ interception, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. That's very doable. Very doable. He's been getting sometimes multiple tackles for loss per game. He's been getting a sack every so often, and because it's only the jump from normal to star, it really doesn't cost that much to get upgraded. We're going to look at running backs this episode. It's not exactly a huge position of need, but as you can see, there are some pretty good ones in the class. Taj Higgins will be someone to look at. I mean, they all look pretty solid too, but the athleticism is going to be the real important thing, because Rashad Reese could go back to a more like receiver driven role rather than being a hybrid player. Had one of his best weeks last week, so I don't know. I like him in a role, but you can never have enough depth, especially with how frequently injuries are happening and things like that. So I didn't mean to do our goal. I don't know what our goal is. I think it's weird. Hopefully nobody gets injured though, and we'll look at that more in depth. No injuries on offense and defense. Shoulder strain for Sally, and that's it. I don't even know who Sally is, which is odd because I feel like I know everyone on this team, but evidently not. Evidently not. Do have player upgrades available though. Jonah Jackson and our starting quarterback, Paul Garrison. Let's do agile for Jonah Jackson. He goes up to a 76 overall, and +2 run block could be quite nice, up to a 77. And then Paul Garrison, this one, I mean, he's got to get better deep accuracy. For me, it has to be strong arm, but field general would be good to get just general accuracy up. Let's go strong arm again, though. I really want deep accuracy. Throw power would be nice. Get +1 throw accuracy, deep mid, under pressure, and awareness. I don't mind that. It's not amazing, but I don't mind it. And let's go ahead and pop in here. Lions, Bears. We are better, but we were destroyed through the air the last time we played Chicago. Justin Fields was unstoppable. Darnell Mooney was unstoppable. But the thing is with that team, we just got killed by them last time we played. Amani Oruwariye will not be matched up against Darnell Mooney anymore. It's going to be Cameron Ford, who is much faster and I think much better equipped to handle that type of a matchup. Anthony Walker Jr. is back, by the way. So is Deron Payne. They missed the last week due to injury. And of course, Russell Clemens is still injured. But we got to look for revenge here against the Bears. Killed us last time. Not going to happen this time. Also, we're almost transitioning these throwback uniforms into being our main go-to uniforms. I don't really love our ones in real life. I think they're okay, but I much prefer the throwbacks. Just like them a lot better. Justin Fields has had a pretty good season. Almost 3,000 yards, 26 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. It's only week 12. So he's definitely played well, but we're going to look to totally destroy that. And again, all we need for Braxton Turner to get him up to star dev is 1 tackle for loss. And we might have it on the first play. And we do. Star dev secured for Braxton Turner on play number 1. Shed the block. Delivered a massive shot to the running back. Braxton Turner is a monster. Huge hit on David Montgomery. Star dev secured. All right, that's going to be a good run, though. David Montgomery gets the first down. Oh, he actually doesn't. Came real close just to play later. It's 3rd and inches for Chicago. This would be a big stop. They're going to pass, though. It's a little unusual. They're going deep, and Oruwariye intercepts it. Pass intended for Allen Robinson, and that's what we get for changing the matchup. Oruwariye, not as fast, but very good technically. His coverages, because of morale, are playing up into the 90s. 20 picks for Paul Garrison. Great number there. But what a great start to this game. We have a slower corner against a slower receiver, and it worked out for us real well. Let's just check down. This is open. DeAndre Swift makes somebody miss. Doesn't, but does get some extra yards falling forward. Jalen Johnson made the tackle. Had a little bit of help as well. But it's 3rd and 2. I might just drag Chris Godwin and then read Hawkinson or Godwin, but we're going to go to Hawkinson here. Had enough separation and trusted the big-bodied tight end to make the play. He catches it for the first down, and I think we're going to pass here on first down. If I put Reese on a wheel or something, see if he gets covered. And that is open. It's a tight end, TJ Hawkinson. Throws a mean stiff arm and gets the first down, tackled shortly after. Our offense is moving right now. It's still early. We've had like, what, 4 or 5 offensive snaps. Give me a block. It's going to be a hold. Excellent. Would have been a really nice run. But as soon as I saw the flag go up, I go, doesn't even matter. Going to be 1st and 17. Now, I actually love the right side of the field here. Reese or DeAndre Swift could be super open. Nice little fake. We just could barely get the football out. Did get it to Rashad Reese, but a throw at a sack, and we barely even got anything. 2nd and 16. That play had potential. Oh, we're facing pressure. Oh my goodness, what happened on that one? What happened on that one? They rushed 4. Is this classic Madden where nobody blocked? Yeah, Penei Sewell just didn't block. This game is so terrible. Keep calling me a shill. Like, I don't do this every video. It's like, stop complaining. Some of this stuff is warranted, dude. He didn't even go into a pass set, dude. He stepped up forward like he was run blocking. You would never see an offensive lineman do that in pass pro. Would never see it happen. Same thing with Taylor Decker. First step was up. Would never happen. Swifty on the run, got it to him. I didn't see him at first. You know, it's tough. You can't read both sides of the field at once. Started out on the right side, worked back over to the left. Swift was wide open against the cover 4. We just checked down, got it to him. Khalil Mack in the zone, by the way. We're going to check down to Hawkinson, though. Run after the catch is always going to be a big thing with this offense when it's at its best. And that's another first down as we're going to say Logan Stenberg is going to come in, but he's actually not. It's going to be the rookie tackle Jamie, is it Aldridge? Is it Jamie Aldridge? It is Jamie Aldridge, not LaMarcus Aldridge. We'll get some reps for him. And just nice little check down there to Rashad Reese. Spin back, broken tackle, Rashad Reese touchdown. He is so shifty. Nice catch and run there. Didn't get the rushing touchdown, but we'll take a receiving touchdown for the jack of all trades running back. We're going to go up 7-0. Good first drive. Quick throw. Dickerson lays the wood, but can't finish the job. Blue balled again. First down, Chicago. Cole Kmet broke the tackle for Justin Fields' first completion of the game. Quick throw. Oruwariye lost. Probably, I don't know how he couldn't make a tackle on that. Probably in a deep zone, so it can't really fault him too much for running with that. Somebody make a play. Shed. Tackled by Deshaun Hand, but they are just destroying us on the ground right now. We can't make tackles. I keep blitzing. You don't want to blitz against the run. As Brian Davis is going to come in, the rookie safety out of Tennessee, offers us a little bit of speed, and he cannot make the diving tackle, but that's because other guys made the tackle. Cameron Ford in there. 3rd and 1. I think this is going to be a run here. It wasn't. It was play action. Fields with time. Checks down. Juke move. And diving touchdown. Who even is that? Might be the best ball carrier I've ever seen. Made a crazy juke. Dove into the end zone. The Bears are going to tie things up. 7 apiece. I'm airing it out. Tyrell, come back to the ball. I hit him right in the hands. He didn't catch it. He didn't really have a step there. Probably shouldn't have thrown that ball, but I liked our chances. Tyrell Williams is just so good with the football up in the air. As we're going to check down to the back, Reese. Nice little stiff arm in there. I don't really think of him as a power type player. He's such a little guy, but he got a decent stiff arm in there. 3rd and 4. Just check down. Richie Owens for the first. Had Rashad Reese as well, but you know, you never know with after the catch sometimes if it's going to take you out of bounds. So we'll throw to the guy that guarantees the first. And let's run on 1st and 10. Give me some good blocks. We got him. Rashad Reese into the open field. Spin move by 1. And he's down to the 43 after a really nice gain. Eddie Jackson just couldn't contain him. And that is going to take us just about to the end of the first quarter here. Yep, that'll do it. Interesting first quarter. I think the offense has played quite well. This is only our 2nd time having the ball. And, you know, the defense has played fairly well. You're not going to get a stop every single time down the field. You're going to throw an RPO bubble screen to Reese, and he is completely swallowed up. My favorite, this little touch pass. And look at that. Rashad Reese first down. Tyrell Williams completely ran his man off. I think it was Jalen Johnson, and just made that first down so easy. Going outside. Chris Godwin. Jump ball. Didn't catch it. The rare 2nd and 10 run, but we got blocks. Swifty with the truck. Eddie Jackson having a rough day. Did make the play on the bubble. Don't get me wrong, but got completely blown up there, and I think we're going to go back to the run here with DeAndre Swift. Hopefully have some good blocks. See Aldridge in there, or Aldridge on Hawkins, but that is really more of the fault of Frank Ragnow that we couldn't get anything there, and maybe my ball carrier vision as well. 2nd and 9. We're going to step up. Garrison has a block. Paul Garrison, touchdown, but there's a flag. You can't tell me that's a hold as we enter the end zone. You can't tell me that's a hold. It's a hold, and it's coming back. Thought Vanilla Vic. I don't know if I've mentioned this, by the way, but merch link to the Vanilla Vic stuff is in the description. I love when you guys tweet me getting that stuff, so I really do appreciate you guys. But that should have been a touchdown. As DeAndre Swift will get the carry, Eddie Jackson saved a touchdown. Swift having a pretty good game so far. 4 rushes for 25 yards, and now we have the football at the 1-yard line. I don't know what the Bears are doing. They've got a weird stack going on. I want to say only 4 down linemen. Reese being patient, going right back up the middle. His second touchdown of the game. This one's a rushing touchdown, and we're going to retake the lead here. This time, make it 14-7. And just another really solid drive. Well balanced. It's really nice when we can run the ball. I think it makes us a little bit more dangerous, but it doesn't always happen. And it's back-to-back drives over 4 minutes long for this offense. We're eating up time. We're scoring. And we just need our defense to come up clutch and keep us in the lead here. It's a throw over the middle. Davidson, huge hit. Allen Robinson has really, really secure hands there. If he's not going to fumble, he got rocked. Justin Fields throwing deep and incomplete. Oruwariye in coverage. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looks like they're going to run in 12 personnel here. It's going to be a pass, going to be a slant, and it's going to be a pick by Amani Oruwariye. 2nd of the game for Amani. He's been playing great of late. He just needed to not be CB1 anymore. That's really the big change. He couldn't cover these receiver ones, as sad as it was, you know. Didn't have the speed to do it. But in a receiver 2 role, he has been absolutely unbelievable. As we need a better block there from Penei Sewell. I mean, I like Jamie Allridge better in that spot after seeing his effort on that play. Slant and complete to Tyrell Williams. That's a dangerous pass because Eddie Jackson was coming down, was pretty close to that. But we do not pay for it this time. That's just underneath coverage, but he made a diving attempt to go for the pick. Didn't get it, and then DeAndre Swift dropped the ball. They were playing underneath. I was just playing conservative the whole way. And, yeah. Bad offense. It's got to be a little bit more aggressive, it seems. So nothing comes of the interception. And that just, look at that defensive line. Swarming. Dorian Tompkins, Deron Payne, Deshaun Hand crash down the D-line. Making plays. We got double Ds in the back end with Davidson and Dickerson. This defense is chock full of Ds. You know what? That's all you can say about it. 3rd and 1. We're going to get creative here. I don't love Okwara in coverage. And they just checked down. Montgomery stepped out of bounds. I'm not sure he got the first. They're going to say that he did. It's not really worth a challenge, but I have my doubts about that one. Walker, that would have been a really nice play. Oh, he did it. David Montgomery lost his footing. And if he would have broken that tackle, had maybe 30, 40 yards of space up the field. Anthony Walker Jr. makes a really nice play, but nearly disastrous. As they're taking a shot downfield. Cameron Ford and BJ Dickerson make the play on that one. Darnell Mooney was the intended receiver on the 9. 3rd and 8 now. Let's get out of man coverage. I don't know where Russell's supposed to be. Playing the hook. Play underneath there. And that's just super open. Robinson steps out of bounds. Had a ton of room after the catch, but opted to go out of bounds instead. Yeah, we were in a cover 2, and they just found the space. Going deep. Ford made an incredible catch, but out of bounds. Robinson, the intended receiver on the play. Cameron Ford just really not getting beat, which is what you love to see. It's going to be a draw. Dickerson lays the wood. Big blow, and his nut got busted. 3rd and 11. That is super open. Komet inside the 15. Huge catch and run. Just wide open. We were in man coverage. I'm not sure who was on the tight end there. But clearly not the desired result. And it's a fresh set of downs for the Bears, who are knocking on the door here. Going end zone. Ford incomplete again. Mooney again, the intended receiver. But Cameron Ford is just not a player you can throw at. I think already in his young career. That's pretty obvious. He just makes play after play after play. That one's going to be a touchdown, Chicago. Acquire in coverage mismatch. And, we pay for that one. 57 seconds here remain of the first half. Can we score with 3 timeouts? Have to go 75 yards. It is possible, although maybe unlikely. It is possible. We're going to roll out. I'd want Hawkinson. I'm going to throw it anyway. There's TJ. Get down. Timeout. I always get worried about that because you never know how the DB is going to play it. But TJ got down. Good ball. Place where only he could make a play on it. And we're going to get really weird here. We're going to throw it on the run. Richie Owens out of reach. Tough throw on the run. Just was looking to avoid pressure. I hope I didn't over exaggerate what the pressure was in my head before I decided to move. Make that a tougher throw than it maybe had to be. We're going up the middle though. Rashad Reese has a step. 3rd touchdown of the game. What a throw from Garrison. And what a play by Rashad Reese to lay out and make the catch. 3rd touchdown of the half for number 5. Just streaked right up the middle. Huge mismatch. Linebacker trying to run with him. We saw the mismatch. Garrison snowballed it up in the air. Beautiful ball. 60 yards in the air for number 5. And that again is the 3rd touchdown of the game, and it's only the 2nd quarter. Rashad Reese having a game for the ages. He's not even being force-fed. He's just getting open or making plays. Our 3rd touchdown of the game, very different from the first 2. Big plays, a lot of plays, 4-minute drives. That play was so quick that the entire drive lasted 20 seconds. Oh, it's a screen. There still is a lot of time. I thought there was less time. I thought there was 15 seconds. No, there is time to score. So we're going to try and limit that, I think, obviously. As we're trying to get after Fields. He's throwing it. Incomplete. Mooney, again, the intended receiver. Cameron Ford in coverage with a little bit of help from B.J. Dickerson. Let's just man him up. Throwing short. Okudah makes a tackle. Kind of forget Jeff Okudah's even on the team at times. But he makes a nice play there. He's good in the slot. He just doesn't have to play a lot, which is probably for the best. And then throwing at Ford. Intercepted again out of bounds. Mooney, the intended receiver. You cannot throw at Cameron Ford. It's a waste of time. 2nd and 10. 14 seconds remain. Chicago from their own 37. They can check down. That's totally fine with me. I thought it was going to put me on Okudah, who makes a tackle. 7 seconds remain. You think all Chicago can do here is lob one up to the end zone? And here that attempt is. It's actually not. Check down. Richard Russell makes the tackle. And that is your first half. Good first half from us. I mean, I don't really have any complaints. I thought we played amazingly. We also have plenty of momentum as well. It's funny, Chicago has more total yards of offense than we do. It's a little bit odd, like the cutback from DeAndre Swift there. Another gain of 10 from him, as Tyrell Williams going to be injured. Run blocking on the play. I don't know what could have happened. Non-contact injury, clearly you worry about that. It's probably, what is it, bruised sternum? That's what we see all the time. We'll have to see. We got good blocks here. I didn't even realize there was a corner on the outside. Mike Hughes makes a tackle, but still a good gain nonetheless. It's an elbow sprain. Richie Owens going to come in for him. It's 3rd and 1. I want to say we can probably run for this, but I know it's just safer to throw. It's open enough. Oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. If anything, we lost a yard or 2. 4th and 2 from the 45. We're going to go for this. I trust the offense. Just didn't like the result of that play, obviously. I like Godwin here. I like to go for this here. I trust the defense. I don't really care if they score 7. And we had some options. We still do. Set the feet. Cephas sideline, first down. Of course, we operate out of the pocket. It's just what I do. Good throw from Garrison. Maybe a touch late. Nearly incomplete, but Quintez Cephas gets the rare the rare completion there. Quintez Cephas is good. I mean, if you watch the series, you know Quintez Cephas has made some plays for us. He just doesn't offer, in my opinion, as much as Richie Owens does already. And he's just a rookie, as you know. As I wanted to get it to Godwin, but we're sacked. Hawkins flying off the edge. It's 3rd and long. Calling pretty much the same play here, and it's the same result. I mean, are we blocking at all at left tackle, Penei Sewell? Are we even trying out there? They're rushing 4. He's going to take a step up, I guarantee. No, he didn't. That's really, really annoying. Looks like a vertical set, and Rashad Reese just bumped him. Kind of nothing you can do about that. Didn't change him. That's just the design of the play, and clearly that is not what we wanted to happen. This is going to be a touchback, probably. I think I missed by a fraction. Yeah, I did. Give me a good bounce, though. Oh, I'm the best punter on YouTube. Down at the 1. I may not be able to play offense or defense, but man, can I give the ball back to the other team. Amazing punt. Down at the half-yard line. I'm going to run commit. If they want to make a play, they can make a play. Check down. Oh, and he's going to stay in bounds. All right, well, they didn't run on the 1. See, it's funny. Christian McCaffrey had a big gain in the Panthers game, and they go, oh, why would you not just send everybody? It's clear that it's going to be a run where they're at the 1. They don't always run. Commit to the run there, and now they're on the 30. So much for the punt, right? That one's complete over the middle. Another first down for Chicago, who's only down by a touchdown. Misdirection and another broken tackle. Walker saves more, grabbing at the ankle of Montgomery, who gets, again, another first down. Our defensive line has just been outmatched so far by the offensive line, and David Montgomery's been breaking a lot of tackles, but that's who David Montgomery is. They're throwing for Ford. Nearly intercepted again. He just can't get him right now. Either just out of bounds or just dropping him. And it's 2nd and 10. Throwing short. BJ Dickerson still looking for his first pick, needing to lose his V card. As it's a check down. Russell, big hit. Montgomery not breaking that one. And it's 4th and 3 from the 39. I would go for this if I were Chicago. It's a long field goal. I understand wanting to make it to a touchdown gives you the lead, but you're down by 7. And there's no shot you even make it. Or there's no, like, guarantee, I should say. They missed the field goal. I think on 4th and short, down by a touchdown in this spot, from that distance, I go for that. And obviously, I'm not just saying that because they missed. I said it before the kick. We're going to take this up the middle. That's a really quick spin move. Okay. Do we take a shot here on 2nd and 5? I mean, Godwin's got to be super open, right? I didn't mean to press that, but it worked out well. I meant to hit X instead of square. I think it was TJ Hawkinson on the out. But Richie Owens was open. I didn't mean to press it. I was reading the right side of the field. I did not mean to press that button. But I also am not complaining at the result, as we'll check down to TJ. He's wrapped up trying to stiff arm. I've been very conservative, obviously, but it's worked out. And I want good blocks on the left side. I think we got numbers. I really do. We just need good blocks. Let's take it up the middle. Treader, you got to have a better block than that. I thought that could have been a touchdown, but 8 rushes for 53 yards for Rashad Reese, having, again, what feels like a career game in back-to-back weeks. Let's send him across. Open. Going upfield. He's down at the 6. It's funny. He's never going to get star dev or better, but he's like clearly the best offensive playmaker in the league, you'd have to say, based on his skill set and versatility. DeAndre Swift touchdown. Reese just does it all, and the game only factors in what they do on the ground. But here he is as DeAndre Swift gets that touchdown. Reese has 3 touchdowns, 2 receiving, 1 on the ground. Probably is going to end up with 200 total yards in this game. And it's not going to matter for anything. But it's good to go up by 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns, especially as we are going to come to the end of the 3rd quarter in just a minute. Teams played pretty well. We've played with minimal mistakes. Chicago's still fighting. I feel like they haven't played well, yet they're still hanging in the game. So I'd like to play a little bit better, but overall, you know, we're at like a B+ right now. I think our offense has played real well. Batted down at the line, Deron Payne showing off the hops there. And it's 3rd and 10 now for Chicago. Still haven't even gotten a yard on this set of downs. As Fields has all day, lobbing it up and complete to the running back. Big hit BJ Dickerson, but it doesn't matter. They're moving the chains. You can't get excited about a big hit when you allow 15 yards. We're in man coverage. I'm trusting my guys here. I might even blitz Brian Davis. No, I can't. Can't. Going over the middle. Big hit, Derek Davidson. Just a great ball. I think Jeff Okudah was in coverage against Komet. I want to say it was Jeff Okudah. Maybe it was Russell. Just well-placed ball up the seam. And it's 1st and 10. Another check down. I've been leaving that open. Big hit Davidson, but another first. What I do a lot when I play over the middle there is I'll pass off that drag and come back to the middle. But I need to run with it a little bit longer, I think. End zone. Oruwariye nearly with another pick. Bouncing off the head of Derek Davidson afterwards. That was dangerous from Fields, where the Bears desperately need points. 2nd and goal. They're going to run. Nowhere to go. Montgomery loses a yard. 3rd and goal now. Let's come out and cover 2. Let's come out and cover 2. This is the play in the end zone. We got to use a returner over the middle and just take it away. How is that open? How is that open? Where is Cameron Ford? I'm in a cover 2. The safeties should be playing the outside. Cameron Ford should be staying over on this side. Just takes the receiver. I mean, that's not zone coverage. He was in man coverage. The entire rest of the team was in zone. Cameron Ford should be right here. Right here. That's ridiculous, dude. I mean, obviously, for the sake of the football, man, big mistake by the rookie Cameron Ford. But Madden, dude, the freaking game, they're not doing their jobs. Nobody does. Now TJ Hawkinson's down, holding his right forearm. It's never good. Don't really like anything here. We're going to run with Garrison, and they just gave that to us. As JC Tretter's injured now, our starting center. Dislocated shoulder for Hawk. And there goes one of my greatest safety nets. Ian Thomas will be the new starting tight end for at least the next week. Dislocated shoulder is enough to make TJ miss some significant time. DeAndre Swift just had a ton of open space. Our running game's been awesome today, but so is our passing game. We've just been able to do pretty much whatever we want, which is nice. 6.5 minutes remain in the game now. More space up the middle. DeAndre Swift, big truck stick, and he's gonna fall forward. It's up to 69 yards now on the game. Nice. Give me a block. There we go. There we go. Reese was in the process of breaking a tackle, but there was more help. Both of my running backs are averaging over 6 yards per attempt. This Bears front seven has been abysmal. We're going to run left here. Oh, look at Swift. Look at Swift breaking multiple tackles. That could have been a huge game. But with the broken tackles, we were redirected and just couldn't change direction in time. Swift just getting skinny, showing the power. That's why I like to upgrade power back sometimes. And break tackle and strength. Make DeAndre Swift a more complete player. He's had a really, really good game. This is one of our best rushing games of the entire series, as Swift could be looking at touchdown number 2. He stopped at the 1. And now could it be Rashad Reese into vulture the TD away, like DeAndre Swift did to him just a series ago. He stopped at the 1, going into the hurry up. I like this defense that they're in. We should be able to use the speed. Broken tackle. What balance from Rashad Reese. 4th total touchdown of the game. Beautiful contact balance to shake off the hit. Tried to lower the shoulder. Broke the tackle at least. Put the hand down. and got in the end zone. 4th TD. Rashad Reese putting up major fantasy points. Left that wide open. Did not think that was a Texas route. I got cooked on that. Overcommit. I've been good in man coverage all game. But, yeah. Running that angle, I was just completely lost. I thought he was running out. I was trying to cut the route off. Clearly did not work and left that open, but we're dropping back. We're kind of letting him move down the field. I think we should be a little bit less conservative, though. Running prevent. I don't know why the CPU is suggesting that. Look at that. Why are they suggesting prevent? We're on the 13. I don't know that I should be as aggressive as sending everybody. As Dorian Thompson just got pancaked. 2-minute warning. Don't leave that open, please. All right. 3rd and 4. End zone. Robinson can't make the catch. Chicago gonna have to go for this. I think I have to stick in cover 2. I might play hard flats, though. 4th and 4. Game on the line for Chicago. Need a touchdown. End zone. And hard flats beat me. Same play, different result this time. Robinson catches it inbounds. The reason I went hard flats on that one is because when we allowed the touchdown playing cover 2 in the end zone the previous time, where Cameron Ford just ran with the route across the field, I wanted them to actually stay in their zones. So I went hard flats, and of course they throw over the top of the flat zone, and they're going to kick it deep here. 3 timeouts. They're confident in the defense, but their defense has not been able to stop the run the entire game, so good luck. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to run the damn ball. Run up the middle. Swift is actually stopped short of the first down. Chicago can get a stop here on 3rd and short. They might have a chance. I don't really want to give them that chance. But they have their down linemen spread out pretty far. And, man, I was so scared of Eddie Jackson that I didn't want to take the hit, ran away from it, didn't get the first. Punting here on 4th and inches. Yeah, I just a little bit of a mistake there with Rashad Reese, just trying to avoid the hit stick and not securing the first down. But I could turn over in that spot if Eddie Jackson would have delivered a blow in the lane there. You're obviously rolling the dice a little bit, but our defense has played fairly well. Obviously less so as the game has gone on. But I'm going to trust them. I'm going to try, and that's so open. Our zone coverage is getting cooked. Big hit Oruwariye, but they just went down the entire field. Justin Fields now over 400 yards. I'm going to try man coverage because nothing else seems to be working, and I don't know who's supposed to be on who on that one. Do I trust the guys in man coverage more? You know, not really. Not really, but Fields goes down. Dorian Tompkins screaming up the middle. 3rd and long now. That could be the game. Going deep. You can't throw a Cameron Ford. This one's intercepted. And that should be the game. What have we been saying the entire game? You can't throw a Cameron Ford. This is Ford Field. He allowed maybe a catch the entire game, and it was underneath for like 6 yards. Fields trying to air it out deep for Mooney. Help from B.J. Dickerson, but Cameron Ford finally gets to show off the ball skills. Ironic with B.J. Dickerson in the area, but that is the ball game. Great win. You know, we played our best when we needed to. And DeAndre Swift rumbles forward. He goes up over 100 yards. I'm gonna call another play. This division rival that we just beat their ass. I guess we're gonna go into victory formation, rub it in a little bit. Final 35-28. We win by a touchdown. It was a close game from Chicago. I mean, they stayed in it for a while. We were up by as many as 2 touchdowns, tied even, and we just played conservatively. Fields ended up with 3 picks, did throw for over 400 yards and had 4 touchdowns. Garrison, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I mean, played a great game. Very conservative, but a great game. Rushing, look at these numbers. DeAndre Swift, 16 for 116, averaging 7.2 per carry, had a touchdown, broke 5 tackles. Reese broke 5 tackles as well. I mean, David Montgomery dominated, but Rashad Reese was right there too on 13 carries. He was awesome. Receiving, Rashad Reese had 8 catches for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a game from him, man. What a game. Over 150 total yards, I believe, and 4 touchdowns. Hawkinson, who is injured, had a decent game. Of course, no other receiving touchdowns. Chris Godwin caught 0 passes. Did have a drop, it says. And then defensively, a bunch of guys with 7 tackles in the secondary there. Russell, I don't know if he counts as secondary, even though he's strong safeties. Plays inside linebacker really for us. 3 tackles for loss for Deron Payne. Of course, that 1 sack at the end for Dorian Tompkins that set up the deep throw from Fields that ended up winning us the game. 2 picks for Oruwari, and of course, 1 for Cameron Ford as well. The rookie has played lockdown. I mean, Braxton Turner's been great, who gets star development this game, by the way. But Cameron Ford has been our defensive rookie of the year. I don't know if he's going to end up winning defensive rookie of the year, but he deserves it. If you've seen him play, he doesn't allow catches. He doesn't allow yards. Doesn't really get beat. I think he's been mossed like once or twice this season, but it's just been incredible all around. Upgrade points for like the whole team in that one, including rookie center George Guerrero, who's had to play more than I would have wanted. But look, his run block's pretty good. He just can't pass block for anything. We'll do pass protector and try to improve that area of his game. He's already a good run blocker, so pass blocking is going to be the big thing that we look for. Pass block finesse, really. Pass block power is good. I don't understand that. What makes pass block power 77 and pass block a 67? And he doesn't have any finesse ability at all. Aleem McNeil is just never really going to be a pass rusher, is he? So we're going to go totally into the run stopper fit with him. He's a nose tackle. He doesn't really need to pressure the QB too much. Tyler Bass already has a pretty good leg, right? 98 kick power. Although at times has felt not so powerful. This is going to be awareness. Oh, kick accuracy +1. Okay. It's pretty low. Cameron Ford, everyone tells me to upgrade slot, but I want to get zone up too. But I'll try slot. I don't think I've ever seen zone in slot, but maybe it'll happen. It only gets one thing, and it's man coverage +4. That's a lot. It's going to be playing up to an 89 now. It's not quite that high, but that's pretty insane. Still a little bit bummed about star dev, but you know, an 83 overall rookie is not too bad. Playing up, of course, to an 85. For Penei Sewell, his finesse is pretty good already. So power, maybe. Let's go into power. Overall doesn't change, but we do get pass block by 1, run block power by 2. Like that. That's into the 80s now. And then Rashad Reese. Of course, jack of all trades. He's just pretty awesome, but I'd love for that break tackle to be higher. His change of direction's playing up to a 97. Carrying is still crazy low, and that's why he's been fumbling. But I still think I'm going to do elusive back. I don't really think I see the benefit of doing power back right now. Acceleration, I guess, is good. Awareness and ball carrier vision doesn't really matter too much for me. Big week 12, and it should be big star dev for Braxton Turner. Star dev now for him. You know, it's not superstar. It's not superstar X Factor, but it's the next step. And he gets 5,000 XP as well. He's played great as a rookie, and it's nice that that's being acknowledged. And of course, you know, people called him bust when he got drafted, right? Despite the high overall, despite the speed, despite the ability. Ooh, entire offense plus 2,500 XP. And a bunch of morale for each offensive player. So it was good that I didn't just constantly turn over the ball as we improved to 7-4, and that's good enough to be tied with the Packers. No, never mind. They're 8-4 now. Haven't had their bye week yet. But that's another great episode, as we're going to have to face the Broncos. Another home field matchup. Upgrade point for Alex Soto. Remember this guy? His accuracies are still so great, but he's just so immobile. Do field general for him. See what that upgrades. Field General gets +1 through accuracy short, under pressure, +2 awareness. Nothing major. Again, I have no real plans to trade him. Tyrell Williams, we'll do physical for spectacular catch. He's someone I do like to throw the ball up to him every so often. +3 catch in traffic can't be bad. Up to a 92 with morale, and then Logan Stenberg gets boosted up. But man, just a great week, great game. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.